defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now Edwards. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Seattle. Cunningham passes to Banks, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Seattle on offense. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Seattle shooting their first foul shots of the night.
At the line for Seattle, the Breeze. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Miami. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Heat. And again, it's Seattle missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And here's Cunningham. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Miller. And Miami again with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Miller against Edwards. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, that's short off the rim.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Holmes, good.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Seattle trails by 6. And there's a pick. Here's Edwards. Duran with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Banks. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Cunningham. And he's off on his first shot of the game. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Banks gets the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Edwards. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Miller. Ogilvy, he's checked in for Edwards.
Team foul. Into the lineup for Seattle, number 10.
It's stolen away. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
That one on Duran.
Team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Brown, he's checked in for Seattle. Pass to Banks. And that one good. Banks has got 6.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Brown, a screen on Miller. Here's Ogilvy. Count it. Good. Here's Banks. He's got 6.
Seattle foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Miller. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. So they take the lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Seattle making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Cunningham. And he throws it down with one hand.
And Cade getting up that time.
For Seattle, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Johnson. Pass to Brown. And he buries his first look.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by Seattle. Clock at 6. Miller on the wing. Seattle pulls it in. And they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, +12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
So both teams making some changes here. Seattle leading by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And there's the screen. Brown passes to Johnson. Goes back up. Here's Ogilvy. Johnson on the wing. No good on the triple. Here's Christopher. In his last outing, 10 points for him.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Ogilvy. The rebound by Edey. Here's Christopher, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Brown.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Banks. He's got 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
The Heat making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Christopher. Six on the shot clock. Throws it up high. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brandon Miller.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Christopher, defended by Brown. Christopher, the pass to Bassey, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Johnson. Pass to Brown. And there's the drive. Count it. Brown's got 6. Here's Christopher.
2 minutes remaining.
The crossover, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Basket counts, and it's a 9-point Seattle lead. And for Miami, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. A minute 39 left now in the first quarter. From the arc. They get it again. Pass to Christie. Second chance effort. No good. And so Brown will bring it up for Seattle. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's Christopher. Following the bucket by Seattle. Here's Banks. Give him 8 points now. It's deflected. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. 4th, Miami.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
Christie passes to Bassey. Here's Christopher, defended by Brown. 14 feet away, and that's off the glass and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Johnson. He played a great game against Charlotte. Bassey pulls it in. Heat trail by 9. Christopher, pass to Christie. Yes, on the jumper.
Assist goes to Christopher.
Pass to Ogilvy. Over to the left wing, to the paint. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Seattle out in front, up by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on Seattle so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And for the Heat, we've got Edey, and it's Banks in at the three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Christopher, the pass to Banks. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the three. The shot no good. Heat trail by 10. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Back to Christopher. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. Edwards for three. Miami grabs the miss. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Edey. Seattle pulls it in. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Second chance shot. Bassey, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. The three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Christopher. Great look there, but off target. Seattle leading by 10. And here's the fast break from deep Johnson. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Down low. Here's Edey. Pass to Banks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Christie. Launches it. Pass to Banks. It's Christopher on the wing. He has 6. 3 on the clock. Another shot. Blocked! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams deciding to change it up. Seattle leading by 11. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dort, left side. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game. And everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Banks. He's got 12. Shot is up. Can't nail the jumper. Seattle leading by 9. Dort for 3. Christie with a rebound. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Heat trail by 12. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Okoro's checked in.
Substitution for Miami, number 35.
From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
3 points.
Christopher's got 10 points in the game. Here's Vaughn. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Christopher. He's got 10. Wing shot on the way. Seattle pulls it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Christie passes to Christopher. The 3 ball. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Christie with a rebound. Heat trail by 10. The 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. For Seattle, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Vaughn. Coming off a 16-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Guarded by Okoro. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Christie. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Seattle making a switch here.
Third team foul. Into the lineup for Seattle.
Heat trail by 12. Here's Christopher. He's got 13. And again, no good by Miami. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He has 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Christie. Here's Christopher. Shoot from the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark. Christopher's got 15 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The ball's knocked loose. Okoro, left side. Pass to Christie. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Seattle leading by 10. The drive by Dort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Hendricks is checked in for Seattle. Edey's checked in for Miami. Cunningham comes in for Christopher. Here's Cunningham. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Christie. That three's off the mark.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
The shot by Dort, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The three from Okoro. Nails it from three. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Seattle calls time here. Holmes, he's checked in for Seattle. Ogilvy comes in for Dort. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Edwards. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Seattle foul. Vaughn. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Heat.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Christie. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Okoro on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Seattle making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the bucket is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Heat trail by 14. Here's Christie. Pass to Edey. And Holmes with the block. To the inside. Here's Baker. The kick out to Johnson. From outside the arc. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Johnson for 3. And no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
And it's Cunningham missing. Seattle leading by 15. Baker pass to Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. For 3, hits the trifecta. Johnson's got 17 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. By himself. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Okoro passes to Cunningham. Knocks down the triple. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great
is another man's treasure.
But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up.
Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them.
When the hand's dealt,
you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun.
and if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out.
So they say, so they say.
Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
So they say, so they say.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it. So change it. So they say. So they say. So change it. So they say. So change it. So they say. Change it. So they say.
The clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess what's sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime, can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Dressed to the T's, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Ha ha. Some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep. Brand new faces.
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October. Halloween night. Craig, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
And now the Lakers starting group. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Herbert Jones is out there with Shepard. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And it's Davis at the elbow. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The jump hook. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Forte. And the Clippers miss again. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. A jump hook. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Leonard looking around. For 3. Drills it from outside.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Shepard. This one for 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Clippers, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and Davis puts it in.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Forte. 5 to shoot. Inside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Shepard. There's Vanderbilt. Outside, Jones. Another shot. The shot missing.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Leonard. Free throw line jump shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
A three-pointer, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
They could use a bucket. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Here's Forte. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Leonard. That's good from 17 feet away. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Austin Reeves is checked in for Herbert Jones. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shepard with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Leonard. Here's Forte. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Davis. Reeves with the screen on Leonard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. The Clippers in the lead. Stolen by Reeves. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Forte. Oh!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Here's Forte. Going inside. Pass to Branham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Clippers lead by 4. Now, Shepard. Davis setting the pick for Shepard. And here is Davis. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the fallback jumper.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
That one goes in. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Lakers. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Now, here's Washington. Here's Hood, Schifino. He has yet to score. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Forte. Beyond the arc. Reeves with the rebound. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Good Schifino. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Clippers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Branham can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. A three-pointer off the mark. Hood, Schifino's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Leonard has it in the corner. To end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Branham's got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Here's Branham. 5 points in the game. With the drive, it drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington passes to Davis. Reeves in the corner. Pass to Hood, Schifino. There's a screen by Washington. Here's Hood, Schifino. Missed it, even after all those chances. No good on that. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Derrick Jones. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. Forte, the pass to Branham. Jones with the screen on Reeves. Kicks it out to Jones. Stolen away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Shavino. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th, the Clippers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Here's Forte. Pass to Tillman. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Branham. Off target from outside. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Forte. Looking to end the run. Shoots from 12. A rebound by Washington. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Connect. Got a piece of it. Here's Forte to the middle. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Connect. From 12 feet out. And he drops that one in. Connects. Got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off target with the jump hook. It's a close game here in L.A. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Forte. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. It's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Clippers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that one's good for Jay.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. And Jones has it in the corner. Goes back up with 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Washington. Here's Hood-Schifino. Right side Davis. Pass to Reeves. Out to the right wing. Connect with it. Takes a 3. The shot misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. How he did last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Forte, the pass to Smart. Pass to Tillman. Shot, high post, and there it is for him. 17 points in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Davis. Now Vanderbilt. And here is Davis. Rebound by the Clippers. Forte's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one, no good. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami. Knocked loose. And Hood-Schifino pulls it down. To the paint, here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 19.
A quick trigger, and from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Reeves into the lane. Here's Forte. 6 points for him. Pass to Smart. Let's go. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hood-Schifino. Buries it from 3-point range. Hood-Schifino's got 5 points now in the quarter. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
To the wing right side. Lakers passing it around. Outside, Davis. On deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They set the pick. Here's Forte. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done.
So for the Lakers right now, on the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Shepard out there with Herbert Jones. Forte, the pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's the Lakers on the break. And finished off by Shepard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closer. Pass to Forte. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. To the inside.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one.
Number 35 at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's the screen down low. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. And finished off by Shepard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Good work there as it goes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Forte. Now here's Leonard. Here's Forte. Outside Leonard. Will it go? Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
That trip was Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
For two. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Jones on the wing. Davis setting the pick for Jones. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Forte. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. It's stolen by Shepard. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 5. Forte. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
First in opponent field goal percentage, and they were also first in the league in terms of opponents' points per game. Just a terrific job of being able to make adjustments on that side of the floor to take away your strengths.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their number 1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Leonard, no luck. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Jones. Now Shepard. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot, no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Forte. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
They set the pick. Trying to end the drought. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the second of 2 straight at home. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Vanderbilt kicks to Davis. Pass to Vanderbilt. Can't nail the jumper. The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Forte. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. On the wing, Jones. Still scoreless. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Left side, Jones. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And the Clippers making a change here. Smart's checked in. There's the pick. With the shot. That's in the short one. 25 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Lakers trail. Shepard with the ball. He's got 12. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Shepard. Driving in. And that one is good. And now a 3-point Laker lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure. On, really pushing that. Ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And it's Forte with the rebound. Forte's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Trains the three-pointer. He's got 16.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And the Clippers making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Clippers trail. By 3. Here's Forte. 16 points for him. Down low. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 29 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Reeves outside. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. To the left side wing. Here's Forte. 2 points. That one goes.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Shoots from 14, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Clippers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts. They're in the third. Some pretty nice work. They set the pick into the lane. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Forte. He's got 16, just 4 to shoot. Pass to Branham from about 19 feet. No good on that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Reeves with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Fourth team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 43, Dalton Connect.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Connects. Got 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Branham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ripped away. Here we go. One-on-one. Pass to Forte. 1:15 left in the third. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. No dice from the high post. Outside Leonard. Pass to Branham. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Leonard, trying to get something going. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Washington sets the pick for Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Outside Leonard. Leonard with the screen on Washington. 4 on the clock for the lead. And it's Forte missing. Now Connect. Here's Hood-Schifino. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Reeves drives in. Hood-Schifino shot is off.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
To the inside. And that one drops. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Tipped away. Pass to Washington. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Forte. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Lakers with the rebound. Connects. Got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Reeves. And here is Washington. And he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. But we were just talking P.J. Washington, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Reeves. Fast break. The Lakers to take the lead. And it's Washington missing. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Forte. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Clippers. Forte.
And so he hits both. Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Washington. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
To the middle. Here's Forte. The kick out to Brown. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Hood Schifino. 14 feet away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Branham. Stolen by Reeves. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a terrific play by Reeves from the moment he took off to the basket. No holding back at all.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Branham. Pass to Forte. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Washington. Lakers working the ball around now. Connect with it. Over in the corner, Washington. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
Takes it inside. And it's Forte missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Bounce pass from Reeves. To the paint. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Pass to Branham. Here's Forte. To stop the run. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Lakers leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Pass to Washington. That 3 off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Forte, the pass to Brown. Here's Forte. The kick out to Brown. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shoots a three. Good. Shapino. Shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
At the elbow, it's Brown. Here's Forte to the inside. Stolen by Washington. Reeves outside. Pass to Hood. Shafino. Now Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Forte. Inside. Intercepted. Reeves right side. Pass to connect. Now, here's Washington. He's covered closely.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Reeves. The Clippers grab the miss. Branham's got his fourth rebound in this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The first free throw is good. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Brown. Some changes for the Lakers. Both good from the line that time. Lakers leading by 4. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Jones. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Fires from 18. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. He has 35.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And that one drops for him. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Forte. Leonard on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Shepard brings the double team. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Jones. Shepard with a screen for Jones. To the inside. Davis. It's tipped. And they recover it. And it's Jones. It's on the assist from Shepard. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have better shot selection.
Inside, and it's Davis with the jam.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Fast break, the Lakers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Davis. It's deflected. Here's Forte. Puts it up. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now, Shepard. A steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Clippers.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Clippers.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Anthony Davis.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
15.
And that one falls for Jones.
Herbert Jones.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here now, the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. Here's Forte. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Hood Schifino. It's tipped. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not much appreciated.